Sir, how can I be of assistance?
Interested in my wares?
It's a thankless job, this.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as
Got to
lead.
work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Can't remember the last time I had a
And all I
proper meal.
serve is gruel.
Can't remember the last time I had a proper meal. You'll never believe this, but the other day, I saw an elven woman and a dwarven man walking hand in hand. Normally, you put an elf and a dwarf in the same room and they'll be trading blows before you can blink. Mayhap my eyes deceived me.
Shame there aren't as many folk spinning tall tales in the tavern of late. I rather enjoyed hearing the one about the Gigantus. Have you heard it? 'Tis said to descend in times of conflict, scattering friend and foe alike, and leaving only death and ruin in its wake. Sounds like the last thing we need, doesn't it?
Have you heard the rumors? The residents of a small village to the north are said to have perished overnight. There was no warning, no apparent cause, but one morning they were all discovered dead. Every last one. Of course, such rumors are best taken with a grain of salt. Some peddler might have made it up to increase sales.
Greetings, sir, and welcome to the Sword and Staff. We see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have to forgive us if the ale runs dry. The Sword and Staff is open for business.
Almost wish all could happen to shake things up.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
My sword arm.
By your leave, Arisen.
Idleness is a luxury.
Naught to do but take what life gives us. Not much has changed since I was a girl. Saved myself.
What is it now?
Sir Murden stopped taking visitors after his lady wife passed. He's not the friendliest of neighbours, though I can't think he's a bad sort.
Take joys by the handful and regrets by the
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. Aught I can help with? Hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Oh, I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Greetings. You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell is you travel quite a bit. Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter a man by the name of Offulv? He seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow merchants are scouring the city for him as we speak, but have had no luck as yet. And if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but rather the orb. 'Tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. I must see it reclaimed, post-haste. And in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? What say you, sir? Would you be so kind as to seek out the Jadeite Orb on my behalf? You will be rewarded handsomely for your service. Of that I can assure you.
It seems this Jadeite orb is in high demand. 2 people have asked us to find it now, but only one of them can have it.
The decision is...
Well, hello there, sir. What can I do you for? Not that I really need to ask. Aye, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Besides, I'm nodding off where I stand.
Oi, you there! You've just arrived in town, haven't you? I don't mean to pry, only it's my grandson, a boy by the name of Rog. He's gone missing. Pray tell, have you seen the lad?
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
What? No! How can that be?
I've just heard news. Rog was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at once.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me? The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Consarn it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will? Do you truly mean that, sir? You will save my grandson. If you return him to me, I will be forever in your debt, stranger.
Shall we seek some answers?
There are quite a few beastrons are in Batal, but you scarce see them this side of the border. Strange that, considering some say Vermund was a beastron kingdom in bygone days. Mayhap you've seen those headless statues on roads and such? Tellies, they're meant to be depictions of a beastron ruler. Couldn't tell you whether any of that's true or not, mind. 'Tis simply aught I overheard at the tavern.
What? This again? I am aware of the situation, sir. I feel bad for the lad, but I don't have time to go chasing after every child who goes missing. Monsters are a fact of life in these parts. 'Tis not the first time they've preyed on some poor villager, and it shan't be the last. There's nary a thing I can do about it.
Poor Rog. He truly is a lovely boy. He's always helping Morris in his shop. And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. Once, he even picked some flowers on his way and put them up for me. All pretty like. I still recall his smile when he told me about the beautiful flower bed he tends to on the outskirts of town. Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile again? I suppose I can only hope.
From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual? Nature works in mysterious ways.
We're not to talk during missions, sir.
You'll never believe this, but the other day, I saw an elven woman and a dwarf. Normally, you put an elf and a... Mayhap my eyes...
Aye, I met Roger by the cenotaph, on the eastern side of town. He had what looked like a bundle of grass with him, only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest import. When I asked what he was doing with it, he would say no more than 'twas a secret. So I told him to get home safe, and we parted ways. Yet no sooner had I turned my back than I heard him scream. I charged to his aid, but a wolf was already scarpering with him and its jaws. Poor lad. His cries haunt me even now. Pray help him if you can, sir. He deserves a better fate than this.
This is quite a quandary.
I follow my whims, wheresoe'er they may lead.
I've got nothing for ye.
Got something for me?
What brings you here?
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? We are none of us alike in vocation.
That is most fortuitous.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Word! Never have I seen such a fiend! If nothing else, let us avoid ending up in its monstrous maw. I shan't allow any who harm the Arisen to go free. Never have I encountered such a thing.
Unbelievable.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
'Tis a foe worthy of attention. Naught save our best will do.
Of course. The answer is standing right in the face.
You'll not live to regret this.
All together now. We attack as one.
I shall lead the charge.
Well done.
Seek the high ground and fighting on an incline. It will make overpowering our foes all the simpler.
Look, oxen. How tranquil.
Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Don't look down now.
Take care not to fall.
No room, but I will protect you. Here! Strike with lightning on your side!
Yon statue may yield new sights, if we can reach it.
Shall we search for a path to lead us to it?
I think not.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit. There's still that bit go to waste.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. A fine display of skill.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
What's going on? How did I get here? I remember. The wolves. How is it I'm still alive? You saved me. Didn't you, sir? I can hardly believe it. Thank you. I would not be standing here without you. How did you know where I was? Did Grandfather request your help? I suppose he must be worried sick about me. If it's all the same to you, sir, I think I'd like to go home now.
Shall we report our results? The flicker of a shadow, the gleam of an eye, the echo of a footfall. If we hone our senses, no foe shall escape us.
We'll manage whatever comes. We always do, don't we? Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but One master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
You've given me much to think about.
We have found a material.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
We must not let down our men.
I grant you lightning's fangs! Twas a glorious success!
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Bear in mind that the brute will seek out women with unwavering persistence.
There's a tendency we might exploit, though to do so would be to court danger.
We've got the beast reeling. If we keep this up, we'll knock its feet right out from under it.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Well done!
Attack now, while the oath's attention is fixed on its favourite prey. Make haste.
Staring arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements. One of us has been drenched.
Point in it. I'm not interested. Mayhap I'll buy myself a
Might
new
have a look
sword next
around.
page.
See what else I can find.
The magic you bestowed have faded.
Here's hoping I can find myself.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Rog? Rog, is that you, my boy?
Hello, Grandfather.
'Tis a miracle. You're alive and in one piece. Oh, joy of joys! I thought ne'er to lay eyes on you again.
Grandfather, you're smothering me.
Oh, hush. You don't get to complain of such things after you worried me half to death.
I'm very sorry, Grandfather. I didn't mean to cause you grief.
And you? Words alone will ne'er be enough to express the depth of my gratitude. I am truly in your debt. Pray, take this. 'Tis naught but a trifle in comparison to your kindness, but I hope you will accept it all the same. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for saving me.
Huzzah! You've done it!
An achievement to be proud of.
That was as long as I live, I shall ne'er forget this. I offer you my humblest thanks once again. Long as I live, I shall... Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Don't worry yourself on my behalf, sir. I'll run for town at the first sign of danger.
They take opportunities as they come, I say.
Aye? In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, I see. You want me to run some sort of test on this? Determine what manner of substance 'tis? Interesting. Well, you've certainly piqued my curiosity. Whatever your reasons, I'll take a look. Naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it. Come back again in Oh, I don't know. Later.
Can't afford any mistakes this time around.
Need anything?
No hurry to leave.
Tomorrow will be no... Well met, son. How might I be of service? Can't remember the last time I had a... Better minds than mine to solve this.
Enjoyed by the
What should I get up to today?
Welcome, sir. If you've a change of vocation in mind, just say the word. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many exciting methods of combat to be tried. Do come again.
Flexible vocation. Suited to bolstering our band where reinforcement is most needed.
Where you don't flit about so much, you trip over...
Well, hello there, sir. What can I do you for? Not that I really need to ask. Aye, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Do you come again? Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single... useful vocation when there are so many exciting... Do come again. Fancy a look at my wares?
Some of us get complacent.
The port crystal is set, but we'll have need of a ferry stone should we seek to make use of it.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?